The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Robert Burns wrote that in 1785. Steinbeck read it and built an entire novel around why. Before we go deeper, if you're someone who wants to read literature differently, not just understand the story but understand what it does to you, subscribe. That's exactly what this channel is for. California, 1937. Two men walk a dusty road with nothing but a bedroll and a plan. George is small, sharp, always thinking. Lennie is enormous, gentle, and he has the mind of a child. They're heading to a ranch to work, and they have a dream. One day they'll own a small piece of land, a farm, just for them. No boss, no orders, freedom. It's a modest dream, painfully modest. And Steinbeck spends the entire novel quietly destroying it. Most readers see this as a story about friendship and tragedy, and it is. But look closer at the structure. Every single scene in this novel follows the same pattern. Hope appears. The world crushes it. The rabbit Lennie wants to pet, dead. The puppy he's given, dead. The woman who shows him a moment of kindness, dead. Steinbeck isn't being cruel for the sake of it. He's making an argument. This is what the world does to innocent things. The title itself is the argument. Burns's poem is about a mouse whose carefully built nest is destroyed by a plow, and the mouse never saw it coming. Neither does Lennie. Here's the question Steinbeck is really asking. Are we responsible for what we are, or are we products of forces we never chose? Lennie doesn't choose to be dangerous. He was born that way. George doesn't choose his situation. He was dealt it. The ranch workers don't choose their poverty. The economy made it for them. This is philosophical naturalism, the idea that human beings are shaped by biology, environment, and chance far more than by free will. It's a deeply uncomfortable idea, because if Lennie has no real choice, then neither do you. Not entirely. Your fears, your habits, your plans, how much of that is actually you? Now here's what most readings miss. At the end of the novel, George makes a decision. I won't spoil it, but it's the most debated ending in American literature. Was he right? Was it mercy? Was it betrayal? Steinbeck never answers that, deliberately, because the real question isn't what George did. The real question is, what do you do when the world offers you no good options? Not bad options and good ones, only bad options and worse ones. That's not a 1937 question. That's a question you might be facing right now, in your work, your relationships, your choices. The farm was never just a farm. It was the story we tell ourselves to keep going. And maybe that story, however impossible, is the only thing that separates survival from despair. Steinbeck doesn't comfort you. He doesn't give you a lesson with a bow on it. He just holds up a mirror and lets you sit with what you see. That's what great literature does. If this kind of conversation is what you're looking for, literature that makes you think, not just read, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.